Hey, everybody. So, welcome to my new show, 10 Minutes or Less. This is going to be a tricky one because there's a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. And the decision to move this from a segment to its own show. One, I think it's for me visually. I just want to switch up the thumbnails a little bit. And then I kind of want to just keep challenging myself, and I want this to be its own entity. And I don't want it to be tied to a moment's notice. I want this to be another space where I can tackle topics that may not necessarily fit the tone of a moment's notice. And as I move that podcast more into a space of dialogue and having guests on, which I prefer, honestly, this can be just a place where I can just let some things out, talk about things, random things, and there's going to be things that I might not want to dwell on for too long. It's just stuff that I want to share with y'all. And it's kind of cool to always give myself this challenge of only talking about things for 10 minutes or less. I like it. It's a lot quicker, more concise. And like I said, it's just a personal challenge for me because I know that once I get going, I like to talk. Like right now, it's already almost 2 minutes in and I got 8 minutes to kind of get through what I want to get through today. Normally, it'll just be probably one topic or maybe two, but since this is my first one, and like I said, some time has passed since the original things I wanted to start talking about, I figured I'd just throw it all together in normal Kirk fashion. Hi, for those who may be tuning in for the first time, I am Kirk Hill Jr. I am the host of both 10 Minutes or Less and A Moment's Notice. I am the founder, creator of Platform Presents, which I hope will continue to grow into a successful podcast network. Now, with that being said, this is February 12th. February this year is a busy month, for me, because I have been performing a lot in various ways, and I will be continuing to perform a lot. So I've been rehearsing for two stage shows. One we already did, the Creative Stage Spectacular. I did it with my son, and it was a blast. This was our second year doing it. My son had a solo this year, super proud, and I was on stage with him while he was doing it. So I had to stay in character, but I took a moment to just kind of like watch him up there and be like, wow, you're really doing it, you know? And he took his moment and was great, and he handled it well. Just all the proud dad feelings I felt in that moment without breaking character, and it was kind of cool. I am also in another show for Black History Month, and I'm portraying multiple characters, multiple figures in history, and that is going to be fun. I will be performing in Brooklyn as part of the Asasea organization's Rhythm and Movements Festival. I will try to have information about that below if anybody's interested in going to see it or just being part of not just my show, but just being part of the festival in and of itself, because it's really cool. My wife has been involved in that organization for a long time. My son was in the summer camp a couple years ago, and hoping to have him and my daughter back in it this summer as well. So I'm very grateful that they thought of me to be a part of the show. I have to say, this is honestly the smoothest and easiest cast to work with that I have ever been a part of. Everybody is so chill. Everybody is so collaborative. Everybody just wants to do the work and just wants to do a good job. And we all trade ideas. We help each other out. Our director and Doc, she's not a dictator. She's very understanding. And I haven't acted like on this type of level in a while. Just and being multiple people, uh, working on my voices for different characters. You know, in a more extensive way. It's been fun. It's been quite a challenge. Working to be like completely off book soon because we rehearsing about our show goes up in 2 weeks. So yeah, but I am really really loving it. Also, in between those two things, I'm about to go to Hawaii to perform and sing with the Manhattans of Sonny Bivens. Uh, Really really excited about that. My first time going to Hawaii. My wife's coming with me, and we gonna enjoy it. Um, I have stuff planned to do with my wife because it is Valentine's Day weekend. So, going to two different parts of Hawaii. Like it's really, really, really exciting. And I took a look at the stage that we're gonna be on, and it's one of the biggest stages that I've been on yet, which is super cool for me, perfect for me actually. I'm the type of person that I get stage fright when it's a small group of people looking at me, but when it's like huge arena, light work. I be on and off doing my thing. It's actually really cool. It's a blessing. And um being that it is Black History Month, um I'll be honest, I haven't really taken as much time as I usually do in previous years to have honored historical figures of the past. Have just kind of been so boggled down in like work and rehearsal and just managing life and everything. So you know, I will always honor and respect every person of color who has paved the way for us and has broke through the barriers and fought the battles, and survived the struggles, but also have thrived in their lives to show us that we can thrive, and that's important. And all of us are simultaneously a part of Black history, and I want to remind people of that, that we are a part of it as well, and we have to think about what we give to this world, and how we contribute to the history of our people and the legacy of our people. So that's something that I hope I do through these performances and just by trying to be the best man that I can be. So, less than 2 minutes left. Here we go. Quick rundown of things I like. I want to talk about life, love, music, movies. Same thing that I used to do on my old podcast, but just quicker. So, movies. A couple weeks ago, I watched One Battle After Another. I actually really, really like that film. There's a lot of things that I would want to discuss if it was its own episode, but I did enjoy it. Leo's amazing. Sean Penn is like wild. Tiana Taylor, awesome. And what else? Talk about it another time. Music. Ella Mai's album, wonderful. I think it's her most consistent album. Although I do love the first album the most, but in tone and structure and just melodies, I think this might be her most well polished album. J. Cole's album was fire. I have to listen to it a couple more times. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's his best work, but if this is his last album, kudos to you, man. Great career. You've inspired me a lot, and you are my current favorite rapper right now. But yeah. Oh, less than 30 seconds. Thank you for listening. I don't know what else to talk about. Sports. Knicks gotta keep it up. Playoffs are coming soon. I've been doing basketball with my cousins, having mad fun. Continue to support, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. 10 seconds left. I love you guys. Look forward to more. Till next time.